Watching WYMT Mountain News, sponsored by Commonwealth Credit Union. We see you differently.
Coming up on Mountain News this morning, officials say it's a good time to remember simple habits that can prevent house fires. And many Alice Lloyd College alumni will be coming back to visit their alma mater and give back to current students.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this October 10th. It's 6:31 this morning, and it is foggy outside and a bit cold, as Eric Dean has been telling us all morning long. Eric, what's going on out there?
Temperatures upper 30s, low 40s. Some places seeing some patchy fog at this hour. So if you have plans and they take you out and about this morning, make sure you allow yourself extra time to get from point A to point B. Make sure you keep those low beams on as well. This is the scene right now in Pulaski County near Somerset. Look at that temperature, 43 degrees. Feels like 43 out there at this hour. Some places seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Look at Hazard, 39 degrees, 35 in Clintwood, 39 in Grundy, 41 in Charleston. Louise is at 41 as well, same story in Boonville. All is quiet throughout the entire Ohio Valley, heck, and throughout the entire region as well. High pressure is in control, and it's going to stay in control. We'll see temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s for today. If you like today, I think you're going to like this weekend. Details coming up in the first alert forecast in a few minutes. Right now, it is 6:32. We'll toss it back to Amelia.
Thank you, Eric. The Perry County Board of Education will be accepting sealed bids for 6 of its buses. They say the buses will be sold as they are and that the owner will be responsible for the removal of the buses from school property. They say sealed bids are due today at 10 o'clock. This time of the year can be great to explore national parks. And while doing so, experts in the Great Smoky Mountains say it's even more important than ever to stay safe while you are exploring them. During the peak October season, while roads and trails remain open, several visitor centers are closed due to the government shutdown, meaning new hikers are left without important trail information. Many are saying it could leave inexperienced hikers unprepared for some of the unseen dangers of the Smokies.
You have to know what you're getting yourself into. You have to know the trail to a certain degree. You don't have to know everything about it, but you need to know elevation gains, whether it's strenuous, whether it's moderate, whether it's hard.
The Smokies are the most visited park in the U.S. That park averages 125 search and rescue missions every year. This week is Fire Prevention Week, and officials say it's a good time to remember simple habits that can prevent house fires. The focus this year is on lithium-ion batteries found in phones, tablets, and other devices. Firefighters say many of the risks come from the way people charge them, especially at night or while they sleep.
Some kids are bad for charging their phone while they're in bed, and then their phone gets put underneath their pillow. That's a bad thing to do. Another thing is letting them overcharge, like I said earlier, when they get to 100%, unplug them.
Chief Billings says batteries that overheat or overcharge can catch fire, and with Kentucky's fall forest fire season now underway, he reminds people to practice prevention inside and outside. That fire season runs through December 15th. The Letcher County Board of Education is looking into a new way to ensure safety in their schools. WYMT's McKinley Calandrino spoke to school officials about how the district is creating its own police force.
The Letcher County Board of Education is working to create their own police force within its schools. The district is currently contracted with the local sheriff's office and has one school resource officer for all 7 schools. Superintendent Denise Yunt says during the last few years, they have had a difficult time finding applicants who are qualified for the job.
Our local sheriff's office and police forces have been great partners with us, but they're understaffed as well. They don't have enough officers. And so in an effort to get as many officers as possible, we thought we'd go down this road and see how far we could get and how many officers we could entice to come and work just in the school system.
Yount says school safety is the top priority, and they implement it in multiple ways, from security systems, identification badges, and more. But their goal is to have an officer in every school.
We work every day to make school the safest place it can be. And so with that at the forefront of our minds, we're all on the same page. We want to see a school resource officer in every school that we have.
Yount says now that the board has passed the idea, the district is looking to hire a chief of police so they can start working to get approval of the idea through the FBI, Kentucky State Police, and the Center for Criminal Justice Office.
We want kids to feel safe at school. We want them to know that they are safe and that they're loved and that they're comfortable in our buildings, and then they can learn. So that was most important for us.
Keeping safety at the center of it all. In Letcher County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
Alice Lloyd College is celebrating Appalachia Day homecoming this week with alumni and community members coming to campus, celebrating everything that Mountain College has done for folks in Appalachia. I spoke to those at the college and learned more about what it takes to be an Alice Lloyd Eagle.
I'll always be an Alice Lloyd Eagle.
Cameron Hoyska is a senior at Alice Lloyd College. She joins a long legacy of Appalachian students at the school who are now celebrating where it all started for them during this year's Appalachia Day homecoming.
As soon as I stepped my foot onto the guest parking lot over there, I was like, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Both students and alumni walk along the Purpose Road again as they remember their time spent at Alice Lloyd College.
They're going to gather desired character traits: conscience, action, duty, integrity, courage. They're going to be prepared for a life of service to God first and then to the world around them.
Allison Southard is an alumna and employee. She says the mountain roots run deep, with 83% of alumni coming back to Appalachia to work and serve after they graduate.
We were all given something here that is truly indescribable, and we were given an opportunity, and it's our job to pay that forward to others.
40% of students at Alice Lloyd are first-generation college students, with another 40% of alumni even giving back last year to the small liberal arts college, continuing to support students just like Cameron.
It's just very bittersweet to see all of the generations back on campus.
Fulfilling the Purpose Road philosophy and working to serve folks in Appalachia and beyond. Folks with Alice Lloyd College say anyone, not just alumni and students, are welcome to campus during this year's homecoming. And you can find a full list of events on our website, WYMT.com, and the WYMT News app. In Thursday's Team Kentucky news conference, Governor Andy Beshear gave an update on his Pre-K for All initiative that he launched in June. The initiative aims to advance the Commonwealth's public education system and job growth. It allows more access to preschool for children. Since June, Governor Beshear says the advisory committee has hosted town halls about child care. He says the need for this comes as children are not prepared for the next level of school.
Leaders across Kentucky are stepping forward to say we need to expand preschool, and we need to do it now. And that call for action is shared by so many. Because right now, more than half of Kentucky's children arrive in kindergarten not ready.
As of yesterday, more than 63 county judge executives have sent letters to the Kentucky General Assembly in favor of expanding preschool. Another UK basketball season is just a few weeks away. To get everyone ready for tip-off, UK is hosting the first BBN United Fan Fest at the Central Bank Center Exhibition Hall this Saturday. Jackson Plank talked to Wildcat fans about how they feel about this new idea of fan and player engagement.
Kentucky fans get a free shot at meeting the Kentucky men and women's basketball coaches Saturday at the first ever Fan Fest. They can also see championship trophies in person, jump on inflatables, and listen to a live DJ. All before the players take the court for this year's Big Blue Madness. Fans we spoke to are looking forward to the all-day event.
And being able to get close to the players and get autographs and all that other stuff, that's very exciting.
It'll be interesting to see the differences between what it was 10, 15 years ago and what they'll do now. It's definitely gotten a little dull over the years. So I'm excited to see what new changes they have.
It's time for change, but fans we talk to miss how the school used to do madness with the Big Blue Camp out on the Avenue of Champions across from Memorial Coliseum.
The Big Blue Madness camp out was just something that you can't recreate. But I miss it a lot.
The Fan Fest isn't just getting BBN ready for basketball season. The National Marrow Donor Program will be on site doing cheek swabs, looking for a match for patients in need of stem cell donor or bone marrow transplant. It's a cause close to Coach Mark Pope.
You know, when you come to this Fan Fest, if it's in your heart to do this, it takes 30 seconds. It's nothing. It's no commitment. But just to join this donor registry where you literally could have the chance to save a life.
This Fan Fest will have it all. It'll do for now, but come April, it's all about the chip.
Starting this weekend, it's the drive for 9, baby. We're going for 9. I hope we get number 9.
In Lexington with photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw, Jackson Plank, WKYT.
After FanFest wraps up, Wildcat fans with tickets can move over to Rupp Arena for Big Blue Madness. That starts at 6 o'clock on Saturday. The Kentucky Blood Center is preparing to make a few stops in our area later this month. On Monday, October 20th, the KBC Bloodmobile will be at the Dismissed Charities in Manchester from 11 until 5. And on Friday, October 24th, the Bloodmobile will be parked at the Letcher County Recreational Center from 1 until 6. Those who donate will receive a Stay Wild t-shirt while supplies last. A driver's license pop-up site is coming to an eastern Kentucky county next month. On November 12th, the pop-up site will be at the Hazard Perry County Senior Citizen Center, which is located at 354 Perry Park Road in Hazard. Members with the fiscal court say instead of traveling to a regional office, folks can upgrade to a Real ID license, request an 8-year license if you are due to renew, or you can update your name or address. College student athletes and staff could soon be allowed to bet on professional sports. Wednesday, the proposal was adopted by the NCAA's Division I committee. The rule change must be approved by all 3 NCAA divisions. If approved, the new rule change will go into effect November 1st. The NCAA's current policy that prohibits betting on college sports remains in place. The Division I committee says the rule change is not an endorsement of sports betting.
As we get you out the door, we are seeing some patchy fog throughout portions of eastern Kentucky. Temperatures right now in the 30s, even 40s. Look at Hazard, 39 degrees, 35 in Clintwood, 50 in Pikeville. Talk about a big contrast there. 46 in Somerset, 45 is the current temperature in Williamsburg. Live pinpoint Doppler radar right now. High pressure is in control, and that's going to stay in control as we go throughout the next several days. As you get the kiddos ready for the bus stop, make sure you have the jackets or the sweaters, because look at that temperature, 47 degrees with plenty of sunshine. By the time the kiddos are on their way home to start the weekend, we'll see temperatures in the low to mid 70s. I'll have the complete first alert forecast coming up in a few minutes. Amelia.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on Mountain News this morning at 6:43. What's old is new again. When it comes to the big screen, the old box office hits are returning to theaters and a new bid to sell more seats.
Travel for